couple more people a chance to get in.
You fill my heart with a kiss, give me freedom. You knew I could not resist, I needed someone. Now
What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna give a couple more people a chance to come in. So I'll go ahead and explain what's on the menu tonight. Let me go ahead and turn this down some. So the night menu, I got drunken mussels and what I say? Drunken mussels and crusty French spread. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. Simple meal. It shouldn't take us no longer than 15 minutes to do it. But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So the first step is I'm gonna get this pan hot. Now when cooking mussels, you're steaming the mussels, so you always want to have a pot with a lid, just for steaming purposes. But if you ain't got a pot with a lid, you got to make work with what you have. So use a plate. But also notice if you use a plate, depending on the temperatures, the plate could crack. But I mean, use some foil. So you got a couple different options if you don't have a pan with a lid. But like I always say, man, anybody can do this and use what you have. You know, you don't have to go to the store and spend unnecessary money that you don't have to cook a decent meal. You can improvise and pretty much use what you have. That's what I was looking for too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and put us a pat of butter into the skillet. So I got it on high. Now you want to kind of control that temperature because butter will burn, but I'm gonna sweat some garlic and I'm gonna sweat some shallots. And I wanted to kind of go a little quick, so we got the butter in there. So how everybody doing tonight? If I don't catch your comment during a live show, I always go back and just respond to some of them because I appreciate y'all for checking out my live videos. And like I said, anybody can cook, man. That's what it's about. So the ingredients list, I got some shallots going in. So I just minced up some shallots. And I'm also gonna go to this wooden spoon here. Like I said, you don't really want to brown these things. You just want to sweat them out and let them extract all the flavors into the butter. So we're going to kind of cut the heat down just a little bit. And I got them minced up pretty fine, so it's going to go pretty fast. So now we'll go ahead and add some garlic. I got a lot of garlic here because we love garlic here, but if you don't like that much garlic, don't use that much. But man, cooking is all up to you. Like, you got recipes, they're pretty much guidelines, but the good thing about cooking savory food is you pretty much dictate how you want to do it, man. So all the power is in your hand. You can take a recipe and transform it into something you want, you know what I mean? So that's what it's about. And also I got some red peppers I'm gonna put in. Now these a little bit, it's some heat to them, but I want my mussels to be a little spicy there. So go ahead and add them in there. And we just letting everything go together. Also, when you get mussels, you want to make sure that you deberry them if they have the berries on, and also you want to just scrub the outside of them because you don't want your sauce, because your sauce is going to be more liquidy, but you don't want that sauce to be gritty. So that's pretty much what we're looking like right there, man. It smells pretty good in here. anytime you sweat garlic and onions, man, it's gonna give you a decent aroma in the air. So we at this point here. So everything is sweated. I don't want to go any further because I don't want to begin to, I don't want to burn them. So I'm going to go ahead and add the liquid to the dish. Let y'all smell that. You know, we need to create smell-o-vision, man, because just these aromas alone, man, take care of you. But we also want to eat this dish as well. I'm gonna add a little more liquid to the dish, and then I'm gonna crank that up on high, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this lid on there. Also with mussels, you want to kind of control the salt because they're pretty much filters of the ocean, so they're sitting there filtering all the water. But in doing that, you know, once they bust open, you're gonna they're gonna release a lot of salt themselves. So you want to just kind of control that, because if you begin to season now with salt, you might end up with a salty dish later. And also, let's check out the mussels here. So you want to just make sure they're all closed. And if you have one or two that's open, I think I have one in here that's open. Well, apparently I don't. But if you did have one that was open, you just take them and knock them together. They should close. But if they don't close, they're pretty much dead. So you go ahead and get rid of that, discard it. And also after you cook them, if you still have some that haven't came open, go ahead and get rid of those, because apparently they're no good. So we at a rapid boil now. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and I'm gonna add the mussels to the dish. And I just put a towel at the bottom of the bowl after I washed it, just to catch the excess moisture that came off of it if I wanted to add it to the dish. Once we add them in there, top on. So we're gonna let that go for about a minute, and then we're gonna take it, stir them up, and then see what we're working with. So I get to talk to you guys for a second. Let me see if anybody left a comment or anything. I see a bunch of people in the room. That's what's up, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. What's going on, Charles Higgins? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for the smiley faces, Mom. Appreciate that. What's going on, Chuck? My man Frank. Got Dallas in the house. Dal. Juan. Kyle. Constance. William. EJ. What's going on? Miss Watts. Chef Eric. How everybody doing tonight? So let's get and check on the mussels. Honestly, all of them are open, so let's go ahead and kill that heat. Because what you don't want to do is overcook them. You don't want them to look all small and no life, like lifeless. So at this point here, I'm gonna go ahead and add a sprinkle of parsley in. I'm gonna take them off the heat there. Then we're gonna add some fresh tomatoes. I didn't want to cook the tomatoes, I just want them to be a little warm. So add those in there. Then we'll go ahead and get our French bread toasted up. And I'm not gonna put nothing on the French bread, but maybe a little drizzle of olive oil. So get this out the way here. gonna just pop this in the oven. I already had it on. There we go. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and transfer this over here. So we got our dish here. And then I'm gonna just add a little dash of black pepper. Well, it's not black pepper, it's pretty much a trinity of peppercorns. You got green, pink, white peppercorns and black peppercorns. And I'm gonna go ahead and start putting our mussels in the bowl here. They still look pretty plump in the shell, so that's a good thing. We didn't overcook them. And then we'll just go over it with our broth. So let me move this back. So we got our broth over. And I just poured it in the spoon to ladle it over because I didn't want it to splash everywhere. So then we're gonna top it off with a little more fresh parsley. And also we're gonna just brighten it up just a little bit. And a little bit of zest, not much. When you're cooking seafood, in particular, you don't want the ingredients to outshine the seafood. And it's really easy to do. So you want them just to be simple. Checking on the bread. Fresh mussels and clams. In the city, downtown area, you might find some decent mussels at Blue Water. I haven't been there in a while though. But as far as fresh, I always go to like Fresh Market or Whole Foods or Publix as well. Any store that have like a good, decent seafood department, I always try to check those out. Surprisingly, the Food City off of Tennessee Avenue, they actually have a pretty good seafood department. So, got the bread out. And what I'm gonna do with the bread here, I got just a clove of garlic I got bust open. And I'm just gonna take it and I'm just rub it on there. Just perfume it a little bit. Just do two, why not 2 pieces? Go right there. So, see if we can make the bread look a little decent on the plate. And that's a pretty good meal right there. So, let y'all see this guy here. Like I said, it didn't take long at all. And also, you know, we always have a beverage to drink. Tonight, you know, I'm feeling like some water. So, we're gonna make a mocktail tonight. We got some decent water that we're gonna use tonight. So, got some aquapana we're gonna enjoy. So, and that's all she wrote. So you got the mussels here. Let's try one. Pretty good, man. Like I said, it's just a very simple dish. The ingredients didn't overpower it. The pepper wasn't too hot for it. It's just really good dish, man. And that's what it's about, simplicity. When you get home at night, you don't want to take all day cooking meals because you've been on your feet all day. If you like me, you're in the working class, so you've been on your feet all day. What more disrespect to you than have to come home and slave over the stove for a couple hours? So what you do is prep first. I always have my mise en place together. That's why I never do it on the camera. But I've decided to, in certain videos, start letting y'all see me do the get my mise en place together. But when you have your mise en place together, it just helps you execute the dish quicker, and it's simple because you have everything in place. And that's one thing culinary school taught me, is to have everything set up and in order. Also working in busy restaurants. Because if you don't set your stuff up, you're gonna be behind all day. And in the restaurant scene, they call it being in the weeds. So what you don't want to do is be in the weeds. So mise en place is important. So get everything prepped up and ready to go. And by the time you execute your dish, you're there. So thanks again for everybody tuning out tonight. Like I said, it was gonna be a quick one tonight. It wasn't no longer than 15 minutes, was it? Probably no longer than 15 minutes, or right at 15 minutes, or knowing my luck, probably 20 minutes. But it was a quick, easy, fun dish. Tastes really great. We about to enjoy this right now. So thank you guys for tuning in. And I want to say thank you for accepting the invitation into my world, my house, my kitchen. Until next time. And when I say next time, that's tomorrow. We're going to do a pasta carbonara. Now, that dish is going to take a little while, but it's going to be a great dish for tomorrow. So, back again. Thank you for accepting the invitation into my world, my house, my kitchen. Until next time.